Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Road to the World Series. Today we are picking up the second game of the San Diego series out at Petco Park. And we're hoping to rebound after we were not able to win yesterday. But we are sending Jake Arrieta to the mound, 2-4. He's had his good starts, he's had his bad starts. So I'm hoping that the good Jake Arrieta shows up today because we really, really need a win. And he's going to be squaring off against James Shields. James Shields, last time we made him throw a lot of pitches, and we were able to bounce him pretty early in the last game that we played against. The last time we faced him and the Padres at Wrigley, and he's had what would seem to be an up and down season as well. So hopefully he does not get on track against us. Like I said, we do desperately need a win. We are falling off quickly, and so that's something we need to change this game. But let's go ahead and get into this ball game now. So we're going ahead and wear the road unis, and we're going to have a well-rested Jake Arrieta on the mound. And our lineup is pretty well-rested as well. We've got our cold guys. Look at all those guys that are cold right now. We need to get them out of those slumps, and we need to get them hitting the ball. And we also got our guys that are hot too. Even between the hot and cold guys, nobody's, and the only person that's kind of just sitting average right now is Jorge Soler, but we're going to hope to get him hot. Definitely need to start seeing some more out of him. He has been getting timely hits, which is nice. Knocking in runs for us, but we do need to score more runs. We are in the bottom of the league in scoring runs. So, but that's enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
It's a drive, deep right field, back to the wall, and it's a gunner! A gunner! A three-run homer for Matt Adams! 3-2 Cardinals in a magical seventh inning.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schode has it.
First pitch moments away in downtown San Diego. The Cubs and the Padres are coming up next. There's Petco Park. Baseball here on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cubs and the San Diego Padres. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Jorge Soler will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's set, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is a guy who generally stays around the strike zone. He's not going to walk a whole lot of guys, so you're going to get some pitches to hit.
Come on, Padres.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Anthony Rizzo get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Now the first pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. From the stretch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pause, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Hervis Solarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Hervis Solarte.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Yonder Alonso will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
On to first, and they get Alonso as well, a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Matt Kemp will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. After 1, no score. Chris Bryant leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Here's Starlin Castro. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Upton will stand in for the first touch up over the 300 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
1-0 pitch now. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. Justin Upton with the solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there to become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Here's Will Myers.
Center fielder, Will.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And of all the moves that teams made this offseason, this one that sent Will Myers from Tampa to San Diego was the one that really took a lot of folks by surprise. He's still in his early 20s. He projects to be an impact player for a lot of years to come, and he put a pretty nice swing on that ball right there.
First offering on the way. Jed Jerko is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
From the belt, the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Alexi Amarista will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. A throw to the plate. Tag from Montero. They got him at the plate. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Derek Norris will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
3-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 one more time. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Javier Baez will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch there from Shields. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Now here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
The pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, that's a good job right there, reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple innings.
Jake Arrieta will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box, Addison Russell. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And the catch will be made out there in right center, but it ought to be deep enough to get the run home. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And oh, I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are two gone now. Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
All right, Padres.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. James Shields makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's running towards second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Bryant is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half, it's 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Soler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Jorge Soler will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Jorge Soler.
Now the first pitch. And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Chris Bryant will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Justin Upton will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Upton awaits the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Will Myers will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Upton the runner at first, nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the pitch.
Here we go.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-1 home. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Miguel Montero will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Let's go, guys.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably down that one.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Comes set. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Amarista. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Here's Javier Baez. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
The pitcher number
Well,
42.
this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Alexi Amarista will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Alexi Amarista.
First offering on the way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Here it comes. Another fastball. Another called strike. 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Derek Norris is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Come on, Friars.
Here's the 2-2 home. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
James Shields will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. Down and away.
Good out.
1-0 on the way.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he'll just fight this one. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Here's Yonder Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Addison Russell, we've got settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Dexter Fowler will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Getting one going.
In is Jorge Soler. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now.
This is one of those traps you fall into when you're the tying run at the plate. You think it's all on you to hit one out of the park, and he winds up just popping this one up.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Matt Kemp will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Justin Upton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Jed Jerko will get a shot here as he'll look to pick up the 2nd run of the inning now from third base. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Shortstop,
Alexi Amarista will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
Derek Norris will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Bryant comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
A pitcher, number 33,
James Shield will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0 home. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Get him home!
The big pitch here, 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 4-0. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Chris Bryant will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
left fielder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Miguel Montero will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Fouled back. Now the pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but is able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Starlin Castro will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Yonder Alonso will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Blake Parker will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Blake Parker.
Yonder Alonso will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pitch on the way. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. Solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the pitch. Swing and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are two away.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Here's Will Myers. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Soler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs nothing. Javier Baez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First offering on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Mike Olt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a shot toward second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Go get him!
First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jed Jerko will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Jed Jerko will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. But when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Alexi Amarista is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? He comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a 3rd pitch.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack. Woo!
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. He waits, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
James Shields will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
But he's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
First pitch coming. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1.
Maybe a little frustration there after giving up that home run ball. You got to be careful out there, though, because sometimes umpires won't let you get away with that.
right.
1-0 on the way. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch. And now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Let's go, Pod!
3 runs already home here. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Not an easy play by any stretch here at short. That's a sharply hit ball, and he's taking him away from the bag. But you see the nice backhand stop, and then watch how quickly he squares himself up to get rid of this thing to start that 6-4-3. That's all about a great feed throw to the second baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line hard, but foul. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Two. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys. Top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Matt Kemp to get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Padres 8 and the Cubs nothing. Dexter Fowler will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Gotcha, what
Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now Go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
In is Jorge Soler. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Chopper, foul. And the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. 2 down here in the 9th.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Let's go, Pod! Come on, Pod!
Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. Here it comes. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Padres were led to victory by the excellent start turned in by this man, James Shields. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 8-0. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious.
Well, guys, yeah, no, that was, I have no idea what happened. If you're going to ask me that question, I'm just going to tell you I don't know. We ended up losing 8-0. That game should have been way closer than it ended up being. We should have won, but I guess that's just the ebb and the flow of the season. We're sitting there. We take the last 2 games from the Mets, and then we face Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, I've noticed this. Pittsburgh always seems to throw us into a tailspin, and I don't know why. But whatever it is, it needs to stop because. I realize, that we're sitting 17-24 right now. We need to at least take one from the Padres. We can't get swept two consecutive series, yeah, and go 0-6 in our last six. That wouldn't be very good. But it's going to be tomorrow. We got Kyle Hendricks on the mound facing Andrew Kashner, and that's going to be another dubious task right there. The Padres really aren't that good of a team. I think they're just catching us down on our luck a little bit. You can see here we got a lot of injuries, but you know what? I can't use the injuries as an excuse. We got to pull through, and we got to win games. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also follow us subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. I'm getting to the point now where I just sit there, I just post a crap ton of videos on Saturdays. So every Saturday there's more videos to watch. So be on the lookout for those. This week's games will be on there on Saturday. And then also be sure to check out King Ross 21 on Twitch. He's playing right now. He's playing his drought season, which with his Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have the longest drought in playoff drought in the MLB right now. So he's playing that, trying to get them to the playoffs. They haven't been to the playoffs since Joe Carter hit that one magical home run. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me here. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys should be sure to keep it real.